Hi, I'm Kevin Shepard, the Accent Guy, founder of Accent Flow and the creator of the 3D accent model of spoken American English. I'd like to answer another common question about speaking English with an American accent. I'm usually asked this question as I'm settling into starting a course of coaching with a private accent client. They want to know, from week to week in between our sessions, what's the best way for me to go about practicing? And I tell them that while there are many different ways to practice, it is most important, as best as you can, to practice at least a little bit every day. And it's far better to practice only 5 or 10 minutes every day versus trying to cram in a marathon practice session of 2 or 3 hours only once a week. If you can do 10 minutes a day, every day, versus trying to do it all at once, you're gonna get a lot more benefit from that same amount of time, or even a lesser amount of time, by spreading it out so you can give your muscles some training in new movements, and then give them some rest, and then come back and reinforce those new patterns again and again and again. In the process of practicing, you are essentially building new neural pathways in your brain. And that happens over time. Just like the Grand Canyon, where the river running through it over the course of centuries has carved the canyon out of that rock. And especially for adult learners, it's a bit that way with the brain in how it works to adopt a new language. There's some erosion and recutting of grooves, and the recreating of pathways that needs to happen. And that is going to happen with a little bit of practice every day. That will be much more effective than trying to cram it in all at once. I'm reminded of the question, how do you eat an elephant? The answer, of course, one little bite at a time. As I mentioned earlier, it's easy for the days to slip by, and before you know it, another week is gone. So I encourage my clients to do the following things to remind themselves to practice. Number 1, put a sticky note on your shower door so you'll be reminded to practice your new accent skills every time you step into the shower. After all, that's about the perfect way to practice consistently since you shower pretty much every day, I hope, and there's no one else in there to hear you. Another good place to practice is when you're in your car. Make practical use of your daily commute time to make regular, steady progress toward your goals. A sticky on your steering wheel or dashboard should help remind you to do that. Or you can set a daily reminder alarm on your smartphone to notify you at a certain time of day when you're usually free and able to practice. I hope these tips have inspired you to take simple steps of action to move you toward your goals. Remember, one little bite at a time. So how about it? What are your thoughts about practicing your new American accent? What are your new practice goals? I'd love to hear your feedback on this video, so please leave a comment and also share it with your friends. I hope you found this info helpful. If you'd like to receive a free set of videos of the top questions people ask about speaking with an American accent, visit accentquestions.com. Until next time, I'm Kevin Shepard, the founder of Accent Flow, wishing you much success as you learn to speak English with an American accent. Talk to you again soon.